Welcome to Human Biology Online. This introductory video is going to show you where you can find the various tools that you'll need for the course. Okay, this is our course homepage. This is likely what you see when you log onto our site, and it just has a little bit of information about the course, and it directs you to these tabs over here on the left-hand side of the screen. Okay, so this is a look at our syllabus for the course, and pretty much any information that you need to know about the course you should be able to find here in the syllabus. And if you're not sure about something, feel free to ask me a question. So you scroll down and we find information about me. My name is Dr. Cummings, by the way. I look forward to working with you this semester. Here's a little description about the course, what our objectives are, the materials that you'll need for the course here, my expectations of you, some other important things that go in syllabi. Here's what you're all waiting to see: coursework and evaluation. So this is a list of all of the work that you'll be expected to do during the semester. So the first thing we have here is quizzes. Quizzes will be typically every week, but might not necessarily come every week. Quizzes are expected to be completed without your book or without notes or any assistance in any way, so you're definitely going to want to study for these ahead of time. The same thing goes for exams. We'll have a midterm exam and a final exam in this course, and again, you're going to want to prepare ahead of time for those. The third component here is different assignments. There'll be some smaller assignments throughout the course. These are your little homework type assignments. And then we have some bigger projects. There'll be 2 of those bigger projects. We'll have some online discussions, which is your participation component. And then finally, we'll have a couple of online type of labs. So here is a breakdown of how those points will be distributed so that you can not have any surprises when it comes to calculating your final grade for the course. Over on the right here is a breakdown of the grading scale so that if you're not sure what your point tally, what category that might fall into, you can find that information here. So some information about submitting assignments, how to do the different group assignments that there are, how to behave in discussion forums, and things like that. So pretty much any information that you would need to find should be here in the syllabus. Okay, so typically what you're going to want to do each week is go over here to the Lessons Builder tab, and this is laid out by week in this course. And so if it ever comes up here, one thing that you want to notice about this, let's actually go back to the homepage for Lessons Builder here. So what you'll see in Lessons Builder is that the course is laid out by week, and there are 10 different weeks here. One important thing to note is that our weeks for this course run from Saturday through Friday. So it's not a normal week like you might expect. The week ends on Friday. So everything will be due for you Friday at 11:59 p.m. So keep that in mind. I don't want you to miss any deadlines because you think it's Saturday. Okay, so if we click on week 1, for example, we can take a look at pretty much everything you're expected to do for the first week. So here's our topic, the syllabus and introduction. So you are watching this video right now, so you're all set with that, and you're going to want to read the syllabus carefully. The second topic here is exploring life and science. You'll find that in chapter 1 in your textbook. This gives you just an idea of what to focus on within that chapter. And here's your first assignment. So you'll click on this link. That will take you to the assignments tab, or you could also just click over here to get to the same place, and that assignment will be there when it comes when it goes live. So we go back to our Lessons Builder for week 1, and here's our third topic here, the chemistry of life. You'll find that in chapter 2, and here are all the things you need to do for this chapter. So you'll want to watch this video cast on chemistry, you'll watch this video cast on macromolecules, and then finally you'll take your first quiz. So all of these are clickable links, and so if we wanted to take our quiz, click on this link here. It will bring you to the Tests and Quizzes tab, which you could get access from over here on the left, and this will give you your quizzes here, and your exams will be found here as well, and they'll be there once these things go live. Okay, so we go back to Lessons Builder one more time, and so remember, from there we can click back to Lessons Builder, and we can navigate to any of the weeks that we want to see within the course. So another important thing that you may or may not find useful is the Resources tab here. If you're looking for a file or some piece of information that you can't find anywhere, click on the Resources tab. There'll be various categories under here, so you might find something under here that you're looking for. And everything else that you need is over here on the left. Typically you won't have to use these tabs here, but they're there if you need them. So discussion forums is here, and normally if an assignment needs to be posted in the discussion forums, I'll link you there. But they're all here. You can access them all from these tabs on the left. So I think that's pretty much everything you need to know. I look forward to working with you for this course, and good luck.